Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Today I'm making a video explaining to you guys why I tunnel. I feel like there's so many survivor mains that comment on my videos and they have this notion that because I've done trolling videos and do trolling videos that constantly my mindset is that I'm just this evil gremlin who wants to make the game miserable for everybody, and that's just not the case. Do I think Salt is funny? Yes. Do I enjoy getting hate mail? Yes. Do I think people take this game way too seriously? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, none of that is why I tunnel. The reason that I tunnel is because whether you want to believe it or not, it's an actual strategy and does make sense a lot of the time. A lot of the people in the Dead by Daylight community have this notion that you have to go out of your way to make the game fun for everybody on the other side, even if it's at the expense of your own fun or your own winning of the game. But by the way, that does not apply to their side. They don't have to make it fun for you as killer, but you as killer have to make it fun for them. That's the way it is. And that to me is the funniest, most ironic, most hypocritical part of this whole entire argument or debate. When do survivors ever go out of their way to make the game more fun or easier for killer? When? I have been playing killer in red ranks consistently for a long time now, and how often do I see survivors take it easy on me or try to let me get hooks or let me pressure gens? Like, it doesn't happen. Survivors do gens as much as possible. They save their teammates at all costs, whether it's flashlight saves, hook saboing, body blocking, all of this stuff, which it makes sense. It's a strategy. You should do those things. But why does it only apply to killers having to make it fun for the other side, especially when it's one player versus 4 players? Like, really, you think that the one person, it's their responsibility to make it fun for each individual survivor, all 4 of you, while also trying to win the game at the same time? Now, by the way, I'm not saying it's impossible to win by not tunneling. That's not at all what I'm saying. You can absolutely do that. I tunnel because it's easier. You shouldn't have to make things harder on yourself just to please somebody else or make the game more fun for them. If you want to do that as killer, if you feel like it's your moral obligation to make the game fun for everybody else, go for it. I don't care how you play. Everybody can play how they want. That's my mindset in its entirety, is play how you want. If I see you injured and you were just on the hook and I see a healthy survivor, I'm most likely going to go for the injured person. That's just what makes sense in my head. It's like if you, as survivor, had a teammate that was on a gen that was 80% done, right? 80% done that generator, and then they got chased off of it. Are you going to go complete that generator that's at 80%, or are you going to go start a brand new generator at 0% when you know that you can just finish that generator? On the survivor side, all the strategies they have are exactly that, strategies. But everything that the killer does that they don't like, it's not a strategy. It's you're trash, you're garbage, you're a piece of shit. All the killer perks that you don't like are off limits, but all of your crutch survivor perks and exhaustion perks are just part of the game. It's totally fine. Now look, I don't want to just say that only survivor mains complain, because I do see a lot of killers also complain about things like, DS Unbreakable and Adrenaline or Keys or whatever. And I think complaining about things on either side, if you just have an issue with something or don't think it's fine to complain about it, but don't take your anger out on the player. Like, it's in the game. Like, if I'm going to discuss something like my video about Decisive Strike, the video wasn't saying not to use Decisive Strike. I use Decisive Strike. The point is, was just talking about balance issues, was all. And that's just having discussions. But people don't want to have discussions, especially survivor mains. They just want to scream and yell at you because of how you played or because of what perks you used. Neither side should feel entitled to tell the other side how they need to play, or that they need to allow their side to complete more of their objective so that they can have more fun. There are plenty of unfun or annoying things to go against on both sides. You cannot argue that. If you're a survivor main, you cannot say that there's nothing annoying that killers have to deal with. And if you're a killer main, you can't say that there's annoying things that survivor mains don't have to deal with. It's just not true. There's really annoying shit on both sides. Don't you guys know the old saying, don't hate the player, hate the game? I mean, that stands true with Dead by Daylight. People are using things that are in the game, they're using playstyles that are in the game, and nothing is against any sort of actual rule except what you're making up because you want to win. But what about the other side? You don't think they want to win? I always have people come and tell me in the comments like, oh, you like to camp and tunnel, but what if it happened to you? I always laugh and enjoy when I get camped and tunneled. Every single time. Oh, face camping Huntress. I love it. Dear God. Oh, the doctor's just standing here. I didn't realize. I didn't even realize he's just standing here. He's on patrol. He's on patrol. Look at him. Hell yeah. I just can't seem to wrap my head around thinking it's okay to actually insult an individual for how they played a game, tell them to kill themselves, call them a piece of shit, say racist or homophobic slurs, and how that's okay, but just how you played a video game is worse than all of that. All of you Survivor mains can say I'm a piece of shit all you want. At the end of the day, I'm just playing a game a certain way that you don't like. I'm not the one attacking individuals. I'm not the one like name calling or telling people to kill themselves or saying racist or homophobic things. I'm not doing any of that because I would never do any of that because I'm not a shitty person, believe it or not. Can I be an asshole in Dead by Daylight? Sure. Absolutely. In a video game? Yeah, because it's a video game. Where you play as a killer killing people, by the way. It's not fucking let people escape simulator. It's Dead by Daylight. It's a horror game where it's a killer trying to kill 4 people that are trying to escape. The people trying to escape should escape at all costs and use all crutches, all items, all perks, anything to escape. And the killer should use all crutches, all add-ons, all perks to make sure that they don't escape and that they get a 4K. That's the whole point. And you can cry all you want and say, oh, this adds toxicity to the community. This is so bad for the game. I don't, like, I'm just playing the game. Like, I bought the game, I'm playing it because I can do that. I think that going after and raging and spamming like shit online, just crying about everything and insulting people, I think that that adds way more toxicity than playstyles do. And by the way, if you have different opinions than I do, if you really think tunneling is that bad, or you really think camping is that bad, and whatever, if you want to have those opinions, fine. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to watch them. Nobody's forcing you. Like, you want to sit at home being a keyboard warrior and a fucking saint for justice, commenting on all my videos, talking about how much of a piece of shit tunneler I am, like it's gonna matter. You realize that I enjoy getting salt and seeing how seriously people take this game. It is fucking hilarious to me. So every single one of your comments not only adds to the algorithm and makes my videos reach more people and gets me more subs, not only does it do that, it also entertains me, because nothing is more entertaining to me than people freaking out and like losing their minds and insulting strangers over a video game. That's why I made this channel. It's honestly mind-blowing, but again, I'm just playing for fun. That's what I've always done with any video game. And I'm going to continue to play how I want and not conform to how people want me to play so that they can win or that they can have fun, because I don't think that's necessary. And I don't think anybody should feel obligated to play how somebody else is telling you how to play. You bought the game. It's your game. You can play it how you want. Okay? And I'll play how I want. I know a lot of you salty survivors are still going to continue to watch and comment on my videos, which is totally fine. I encourage that. Please do. Again, really helps the YouTube algorithm, and you're getting my shit out there, so I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't, please continue to spam your salty comments. I enjoy reading them for a good laugh. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.